You may be looking for new ways to keep the kids busy for the remaining parts of the summer, and I think our next guest's crafting idea would do just the trick because we played with these when I was a kid. And that can mean only one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Alexis Thompson Living. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my radio co-host and dear friend, Alexis Thompson, everyone. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. You remember Shrinky Dinks?
I do. We're going to talk a little bit later about we'll talk a little bit later. But anyway, right now, so what are we making? Shrinky Dinks?
Shrinky Dinks.
Do y'all remember Shrinky Dinks? Yeah.
Yes, you can still buy the plastic sheets and make your own.
Okay, Lex, we should probably explain to the folks younger what Shrinky do. How do we explain what it is?
It's a plastic sheet that when you add heat, it reduces to 40% of the original size.
And we were laughing this morning.
And it gets thicker, too.
We were laughing this morning because we said we played with some boring toys. Like, because kids today, could you imagine, like, you hand a kid a Shrinky Dink today, they're like, what do you want me to do with that? You know?
Whatever.
And we thought it was the best thing ever.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
I remember a kaleidoscope. I used to love to just look in a kaleidoscope. Can you imagine a kid doing that now?
No, I can't.
No way.
Yeah. Where is my Game Boy?
Yeah, right.
Game Boy. There's not, no, not Game Boy.
They do that.
No,
it's a Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that, yeah.
What do we need? What do we need for
so
this?
you're going to need some plastic shrink wrap.
Okay.
Or shrink paper, which is plastic.
Where do you get that from?
can also use plastic food wrapping as well, like a plastic container. Yeah, you can.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yes, you can. Craft stores. Still available and online. You can find it in a whole bunch of different colors: white, clear, black. This is like a translucent pearlescent one.
Okay.
So that looks really cool when it shrinks down, which you will see shortly.
Yeah.
And then you can buy it in a whole bunch of different colors too. But
fabulous.
What's great about it is that you can do a bunch of drawings. You can use stamps and make like this ring.
Did you make that ring?
I did. Here's a kitty one. Put that one on.
Oh, can I have the dog one?
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah,
Let's
okay,
fine.
Yeah.
But right?
Oh,
Isn't that cute?
That out, y'all.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep. You just shrink that baby down. Here's
this
the
fall
original.
At Zales.
Here's the original size.
Right there. Yeah. That's the original size.
This is the original size. Yep.
Oh, that's
cool. This is
cool.
what we're shrinking it down to.
And that didn't wrinkle or anything. That looks really good.
No,
Okay.
and we're gonna do it without an oven. That's the other best part. You don't need to heat up your kitchen.
Yeah, because we used an oven when I was a kid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, well, let me just show you this other cute example. This is a drawing that my nephew Henry made. Isn't that cute?
That's a cat, little cat.
A little cat. So
okay.
all I did was I took a clear sheet.
Yeah.
Just put it on top and traced over in the colors that he picked.
Yeah.
And shrunk it down. And made a little keychain.
Oh, look at that!
That's a good, just.
And that will mean so much to your the fact that you made a keychain from his drawing. I love that.
And just to give you an idea of the scale, I mean, look at the difference in size. Once it's shrunk down, it gets dinky. Huh?
I like that. Yeah.
Wow, what a concept! They did a good job naming that thing.
Hey, Lex, can I tell you in the meeting? In the meeting today, producer Ted, who's younger than myself and Jeff, Ted's going through the show and he goes, okay, we got this, we got Alexis, she's making dinky shrinks. And I go, no.
Turn it around.
That's a whole other segment.
That sounds like a polar plunge or something.
We'll do that with the ladies over here a little bit later. That's right, yeah.
Whoa, yeah. No.
Okay, what are we doing?
So you can use markers and just draw something like I did, or you can use stamps.
Okay.
And or the other cool thing that you can do, if you have an inkjet printer, you can print it on your computer and do the same exact process.
Got it.
But we're gonna do. Okay, so I've got a cat. Well, you're gonna pick the dog.
I'm picking the dog.
Yeah, you're gonna pick the dog. Yeah. So the most important thing is the stamp pad. You want to make sure that you have a nice juicy pad.
Okay.
But also that it's permanent ink. Okay. So there you go. Let's juicy that baby up.
Lex, can you never say juicy pad on our show again? Thank you very much. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Yep. So get that real good.
Okay.
And you can also, if it's really glossy, because it comes in glossy and matte Smells, I mean, it's...
Oh, that smells really good.
Oh, good. Okay, I was going to say, I mean, it's a stamp pad.
Kids, don't do this
Yeah,
at home. I mean, don't.
He's like...
No, that smells like berries. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, good. Okay,
yeah.
good. I'm glad you like that. All right, so then, okay, yep, you just get that going.
Okay.
This is a matte piece, so it will be very easy to stamp. Some of the others that are glossier,
okay.
you can use a little sandpaper to make it a little rougher there.
Okay, so what do I do?
So then just, go ahead and stamp. Perfect. Nice.
The audience is so
very
quiet.
Good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Okay. It's a little.
Okay,
yeah.
that's okay though.
Got it. Okay.
You know what? When it shrinks down, the other thing when you're printing out your photos, if you're using your computer, you want to do half opacity. Opacity.
Got it.
So so I did one already.
Okay.
Let's just have
about
you.
a minute left.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well.
Yeah,
okay. We're gonna cut around it really fast.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a heat tool. And
instead of an oven.
Instead of an oven. This is an embossing tool you can find for $12 at the store. Okay. So here you go.
Oh, I'm doing this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You are definitely doing this. I use my pokey tool to hold it down because it is windy. Yep. Okay. All right. So that's actually smart what you're doing. Let it heat up away from it for like a few seconds. All right. Now blast it. Blast it.
Blast what?
The dog. Watch how cool this is.
Oh!
Okay, now it gets really scary for a second, and then it gets...
What's it doing?
I know, it gets really scary. It gets really scary, but then it gets way better.
Dying.
It gets way better. Keep going. Keep it on there. Keep it on there. Now, then what I do is I have an acrylic block that I just smash it.
Oh!
Okay, don't burn me. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, it's not going to go through the plastic, the acrylic. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's all you need to do.
Okay.
You let that cool a little bit.
That is awesome.
Here you go.
And then you can put it on pins or.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite thing for your fiber friends. I made little stitch markers for all of your knitters.
We have fiber friends in the audience.
Fiber friends.
Yeah.
I just drew little pieces of yarn or skeins of yarn. There's that. There's going to be fails, and don't worry, everyone fails. So you just move on and you do it again.
That's right. That's our motto in life.
Right. And this is my dream necklace when I was 10. Pandas and 80s charms.
And she made that,
and
everybody.
And this is all Shrinky Dink.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lex is sticking around. We're going to chat with her when we come back. Give it up for Lex for right now. You can follow her on social media. Just search for Lex on the City. It's at the bottom of the screen. More with Lex when we come back. Back after this. Where is it at? Oh, my God. I wondered how you flattened it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. More with Lex. As some of you know that listen to the radio show, Miss Thompson over here surprised me and the rest of our radio audience by announcing something rather big last Friday. What's going on, Lex?
I'm pregnant!
Yes! And before we get to how exactly you did it, for those who missed the show, or maybe...
Do I need to go into those details?
No, not how you did it. No, I mean...
I know what you're saying.
I don't mean...
Well,
there's a man, there's a woman, there's no... not how you did it, but I mean how you made the announcement and tricked us. Oh, are we off the air?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure,
I love surprising you, you know that.
I know you do. And I know I don't think you mind, and if you do, I apologize. But you've been vocal on the radio show, so this is a big deal for anybody, but this is especially a big deal for you, if you don't mind telling the audience why.
Yeah, my husband and I, we've been married 9 years, together 18 years, and yeah, since we got married, we've been trying, and it just hasn't been the easiest road, and went through a lot of fertility, and
it's been hard.
It's a miracle. I mean, honestly, I really do feel like it's a miracle.
It literally is the definition of, that's why it's...
I mean, and I'm geriatric, you know, so...
Lex keeps saying, she goes, I'm a geriatric mom.
Yeah,
really? Is that what they consider?
After 35, you're geriatric. Yes.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the way you say it.
Yeah.
You're like, Jace, I'm a geriatric mom. But no, I said on the show on Friday when we talked about it, I just know obviously what this means to you, and I just remember conversations that we had. Lex and I went to Dallas together about 7 years ago, and this is how long how long of a road it's been for you. So What was that day like? I mean, you kind of told us on the radio.
Yeah.
The day that you found out. What was that like?
Well, it was Memorial Day weekend, and I hadn't been feeling good for weeks, but I just chalked it up to, we get up early for our radio show, and I just thought, okay, well, that's just what it is. But then Angel said no, and he went to go buy some tests.
Yeah.
And we took the first one, and it said pregnant, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
So I did 2 more.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm using this box up, first of all.
Get the other stick on her.
I was like, I need more pee. Hold on a second. And then, so all 3 of them said pregnant, and it just was like,
boom.
Whoa, oh my gosh. And then, you keep the secret for a while. I didn't tell my family until the Saturday before I told you.
Yeah.
Just because you want to make sure in that first trimester that everything's going to be okay. Good. And so finally sharing it was very exciting, but scary at the same time,
Absolutely.
So.
Did you... I always think of the people watching and listening to our show.
Yeah.
If there's someone out there, Lex, that's going through what you went through and is in the middle of that struggle, what would you say to them? Is it a never give up story, or what do you? Because it was hard for you. I mean, it was hard on you, and
yeah, we took a couple years off just because. Yeah, it is really hard, especially when you are adding all these extra hormones to your body, and you act and you feel kind of crazy on those sometimes too. But I would say that. Oh man, that is really hard. But to have hope, and no matter what, you can still create a family. We looked into a lot of other options, and no matter what, as long as there's love there, it's still a family.
It's still a family.
So,
it's still a family.
And that we're still open to that too, because I don't know if my geriatric body can take another one if we decide to have more.
Lex is like, this could be one and done.
Yeah,
right?
Whoo.
Well, I said it, that I'll say I haven't seen Lex and happen. I love you, and I'm so happy for you, and you're gonna be the best. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna start crying. She's gonna be the best mom. I'll be the best auntie I can be. There we go.
Yes.
Alexis Thompson, everybody. Don't forget, you can listen to us Nutbags weekday morning starting at 5:30 over there on My Talk 107.1 with our girl Dawn.